in sixth form, these teachers do not have your time. If you want to mess up, if you want to act up, if you want to be an unserious student, you don't need, like, they don't need you in the class.
Girl, it's whatever you like. It's whatever you like. Yeah, it's whatever you need. Got me on the phone, now you hanging on me. Tell me to go, baby.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I told you guys I'm gonna be so consistent, and I'm back with another video. So first of all, before I get into this video, I just want to thank you guys so much for helping me reach 1k subscribers, 1k views on my first ever video on YouTube. So I want to thank you guys so much for your support, for sharing, for liking, for viewing. Honestly, I appreciate your support so much. And I also reached 102 subscribers as well. So all of these things, like, it's just mad how I started it hasn't even been up to a month and I'm getting this so much support. So honestly, thank you guys so much. I don't think you guys understand how much I appreciate. So thank you. Obviously, all I can do is just give you guys amazing content, give you guys banging content, and yeah, just entertain you guys and all of that. So thank you. So basically, telling by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about sixth form. In the last video I did, I mentioned I am going into year 13. So right, I have finished year 12 now. I'm going into year 13 in September. So I decided for you, especially this video is kind of aimed for like year 12s that will be going into sixth form in September. And I just decided to, why not just do a 5 top tip video on just some advice. So 5 top tips on things that you shouldn't expect, things that you should expect in sixth form, and things that will get you for, like, things that will help you. Yeah, things that will help you in sixth form to do better and things like that. So let's get into this video. Okay, so because I'm using my phone to record, I have to write down basically the 5 top tips that I'm going to be talking about. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is organization. Right, I cannot stress this enough. I've always been an organized person, but I think for sixth form I had to really be at the top of my game when it came to organization. And what I mean by organization is making sure that you have your folders. Like, get like 6 folders for sixth form, even if you're doing 3 courses, because trust me, sixth form, I'm sure you guys have heard it from Twitter everywhere, that no, just because you're doing 3 courses doesn't mean that it's going to be easier than GCSEs, because it's not. The content is ×2. So in order for you to be organized in sixth form, what I can advise you is, because you should get folders and then split up. So you might have let's say you're doing English, right, and you have obviously paper 1 and paper 2. Get a folder for paper 1 and get a folder for paper 2. Split it up. Don't do this thing in GCSE when you have your folders a bulk like this. Don't do that. Trust me, do not do that. Alright, take it from me. You have to be so organized with your folders. Make sure that everything is neat, because trust me, it will help you. If you're not an organized person, right, if you know that you're not an organized person from GCSE, start being one, because it will help you a lot in sixth form. Trust me. Also, in terms of organization, just make sure that you've got all your equipment and things like that. Don't be like them people in GCSE, yeah, that never bring even a pen to school. Don't do that. If you're serious, to be honest. You know what, this video is for the serious people who want to do well in sixth form, right? If you're not serious and you don't want to do well, then that's your own, innit? But if you want to do well in sixth form, trust me, make sure you have all your equipment, rulers, anything, it doesn't matter. Make sure you have it, because trust me, it's really important, and it just shows the teacher as well that you're a really organized person, and in the long run it will help you. Make sure that you are always when you come back from school, do your best to do the homework, trust me, because it's gonna start piling up. Yeah, this is not like GCSE year when you can just like, you forget your homework, come into class and start copying someone's notes, right? And besides, the homework that, for my courses anyways, the homework that they give you, you have to do, like, you just have to do it at home. It's not something that you can complete in under like 10 minutes in class. So make sure, if you're busy, then try to do it the next day. But make sure that at least within 3 days you've done that course homework, because the more homework you're doing frequently, the more time you have to spend to do other stuff. So trust me, take that under consideration. Second top tip I'm gonna talk about is change of character. It's just something that I feel like a lot of people should hear, especially a lot of these youngers. If you know that you're a rude person, like, I wouldn't say rude, but okay, someone like me, I know that I can get easily distracted. Back in GCSE year, I wasn't a bad student, but I can get easily distracted a lot. I talk a lot and I don't even pay attention. So what I mean by change of character is, if you know you're a rude person, if you know you regularly get in trouble with teachers back in GCSE, if you know you have that type of attitude that, you know, like you just don't take rubbish from anything or anyone, remove it, throw it in the bin right now. Because in sixth form, these teachers do not have your time. If you want to mess up, if you want to act up, if you want to be an unserious student, you don't need, like, they don't need you in the class, right? Change your character if you know that you get distracted, if you know that you're a student that talks a lot, if you know that you're a student that regularly gets in trouble with teachers. Change your character, change it. You just need to be a good student. Stay out of trouble with teachers. Trust me, it will get you a long way, right? And especially when they're writing your reference for UCAS. These teachers will write about it in your reference for UCAS, and it goes a long way. So trust me, do not be distracted. Do not give teachers attitude. And these sixth form teachers are rude, you know. Especially in my school, it's not like GCSE year when you can talk to a teacher anyhow you want and then they just leave you or they start crying or whatever. No, these sixth form teachers are rude. Like, they're rude, trust me, they're rude. So yeah, my third tip is relationship with the teachers. So yeah, just a short one for you guys, right? Try to establish a good positive relationship with the teachers. It will get you a long way. Like I said, with reference to UCAS and everything, it will help you. So try to just establish a positive relationship with the teachers. Even if you're that shy student that doesn't really like you're not really confident when it comes to communicating with teachers, in fact, that's fine. But just show them that when it comes to your education and when it comes to them teaching in class, that you're serious and you want to learn and you want to do well. Period. My fourth top tip is revision / note taking / free periods. When it comes to revision, this one night trying to memorize your notes and everything before the exam, do not do that. I tried it, didn't work. No. The best way you can revise for sixth form is, once you've gone through a topic or a topic in class and you've obviously written down your notes, and make sure that you're writing your notes clearly and properly, because when you go back to read those notes, when you need those notes, right, it's going to pay off. I've done this before here, when I've scribbled all my notes, and to the point where I needed those notes when it came to revision. And I couldn't even read what I wrote. So I had to use one of my friend's notes. So don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Make sure that you're writing your notes properly, clearly. Do the best handwriting you can. It will go a long way. Revision, make sure that when you come home, try to at least, or even after the teacher has spoken in class and you have like 5 minutes, try to summarize everything in your head. Like, try to remember the key important facts or dates or whatever it is for the course you're doing, and make sure you understand. Do not leave that class unless you understand, because these sixth form teachers will not, maybe they'll only go back once it's revision time, but they won't even touch on it. Like, they won't go in depth like how they would normally do if they're teaching the topic new. So make sure that before you leave that class, you understand what the teacher has said and what the teacher is teaching, because it will stick in your brain. You may not think that it's there, but once you understand it thoroughly, what the teacher has done, you don't even need to revise. You can go back and refresh your memory, yes, but it's in your brain. And when you're in exam, and when you're doing your exam, you wouldn't know, but it's just flowing, it's just coming to your head. Everything, all you know what I mean? So yeah, that is the best way you can revise. And make sure that you do revision notes early. Like me, I did in GCSE, which I'm never going to do again. I tried to, so basically the day before my exam, I wrote my notes. I was jotting down my notes for the exam the day before the exam, when I'm supposed to have written down the notes and then revised it, but that's not what I did. But I still did well. But the thing is, if you're that person, right, if you see, everyone has their different types of different revision methods. Mine is mind maps. Trust me, best thing for me, best revision method ever. It's really helped me when it came to getting good grades and things like that in my subjects. But yeah, that's what I highly recommend. Make sure that, beginning of the year, for every subject, when you come home, try to make at least a revision notes on it. And trust me, when it comes to exam day, you will be grateful that you wrote down, you have your revision notes ready, So yeah. Oh, sorry. Going back on your fourth tip, if you have 3 periods, so if you do 3 courses, I don't know how other sixth forms work, but for my school, if you do 3 A levels, right, if you do 3 courses, right, in sixth form in my school, they give you, like, the way they do the timetables, they give you at least 1 to 2 periods in a day, or maybe up to 4 in a week. So basically independent revision time in a space. So use it wisely, right? Beginning of the year, I would use that opportunity to be talking to my friends, things like that, on my phone, everything. Trust me, there's some people who just can't revise or concentrate at home. They have to go to the library or somewhere else. But use that opportunity to do those revision notes in that free period. So when you go home, you can just focus on homework, or you can actually just rest and chill, because sixth form is stressful, right? Every time you come home, you just want to sleep. It's so stressful that you just want to come home and sleep, but you can't, because you have to do the work. So use your free periods wisely. That's all I'm going to say. For the 5th tip, one of the main things I think that is always associated with sixth form is friends. Now, to be honest, yes, sixth form is kind of exciting because you're meeting new people, finally, you're just having a fresh start. But do not let friends get to your head. Like, do not think that this is secondary school where you have big groups of friends and you have like over 6 friends. No, you can go to sixth form and you can end up having only, like, what I mean by friends is, of course, not on, like, obviously you're associating with everyone, but you classify only, like, let's say 2 to 3 people your friends. And when I say friends, people that will be there for you, people that won't what's that word, like, that wouldn't say negative stuff behind your back. People you can 100% trust, that will always back your name when it comes to talking with other people, or just people that people that will be there for you, people you can depend on. That's what I mean by friends, right? And especially because sixth form is boys now. So actually there's some sixth forms that are only girls, but I went to all girls school, so coming into sixth form with like boys now is kind of like a different environment. And personally, it's better because going to all girls school, I don't know if you can relate, but the amount of drama associated with girls secondary schools is mad. Like, girls just love drama. Like, I'm so happy that I'm not. It's just like, I'm so happy that it's mixed now, because there's a balance. Boys can be troublesome as well, but at least it's, for me anyways, it's not as bad as girls, in my opinion. So when it comes to friends, don't let it get to your head. And do you know what, yeah, just go to sixth, just put it like this, right? You're only going to sixth form to do well and cut. That's it. For me personally, I don't believe that sixth form is where you meet your lifetime friends. What I mean by that is, secondary school is kind of like, you can meet a strong relationship with girls that become your close friends or your best friends and things like that. But with sixth form, I feel like it is just like having just friends, and just good friends that you know that can help you here and there. But for me personally, I feel like secondary school and university are where you'll meet your lifelong friends, like friends that you can hold like this, you get me, like this. So that's personally my opinion, that's just and my experience. But obviously I do have like close friends that do go from my secondary school that do go to my sixth form, so it can be different for everyone. But all I'm saying is, don't let friends get to your head, right? If you have no friends, I'm not gonna swear, if you have no friends, then forget about that. Focus on your studies, because that's the most important thing when it comes to sixth form, right? If you have real friends outside of school and no friends in sixth form, that's fine. Don't become, don't let it get to your head that, oh, I need friends, this and that. I'm sorry, no, you don't. That's it, to be honest. All I'm gonna say now is, I heard that GCSE results are coming out next week. I don't know the date. I think it's next week or this week, I don't know. But just good luck to you guys. Just good luck to everyone that's getting the GCSE results, and try to take in mind, if you're watching this video, try to take in mind the 5 top tips that I've said for sixth form. Expectations for sixth form are going to be way different than what you really think. That's what I'm gonna say. So yeah, good luck to you guys, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.